Coach, you end the preseason with a loss to Sarnia. Let's talk about that game. What'd you think about the game itself?
Yeah, I thought it was another one where we got down early. Found a way to claw back into the game. Had that disallowed goal kind of suck the wind out of us a little bit. But again, the results matter. If it's exhibition or not. So we really wanted to get that one at home today, and just came up short.
Are you focusing more on the scoreboard now as you get set for the start of the regular season, or are you still wanting to see that compete level from the guys?
Yeah, I think as a staff, we challenge the guys to raise that compete level. That work. We want to be a team that outworks our opponents on a nightly basis. I thought it's gotten better as the schedules moved on here in the exhibition play. But obviously there's always another level to get to, and we got to use next week to prepare ourselves.
Overall, how'd you think training camp went?
It was good. It was smooth. A lot of guys came back in great shape. Excited to be around each other. It's been fun as coaches getting to know the new guys and build those relationships. And I think guys are now looking to get healthy and looking to put that work in next week.
Yeah, in this game you had 9 regulars basically out of the lineup, and I think you lost somebody else midway through the game. Is that difficult as a coach, or do you relish the opportunity to see the guys, the young kids?
Yeah, no, I think a little bit of both for sure. Like you do miss those guys in those key moments that can make some plays, and but at the same time, we're getting used to these new players, these new draft picks who have committed to the league, and seeing what they can do at the OHL level. The pace for them is a little different, a little higher than they're used to, and for the most part, I think they've done a real good job. I think the D-Corps specifically has been challenged with injuries and misconducts today, and so we went down to 4 at one point, and that's a lot of minutes for those guys that aren't necessarily used to the pace of the game.
Missing a couple guys away at camp, but they're starting to come back. So how will you prepare for the regular season this upcoming week?
Yeah, it's great to see those guys getting that experience at camp. I think all of them, from my conversations and what I've heard, have done really well. So that's a credit to the organization, and obviously those scouts that have seen them and brought them in, and they get that experience. They come back hungrier, ready to lead, and I think that's going to be a big component to our team. That leadership, from the coaching staff down to the leadership group. At the end of the day, we're all in this together, and it's going to be great to get those bodies back in our dressing room. So
what will you focus on in practice ahead of Friday, Saturday?
Yeah, it's intensity. We got to practice like we play. It's got to be fast-paced. We're going to compete against each other, make each other better. It's for us, I think the most important thing is the D side of the puck, limiting chances, protecting the middle of the ice, and I think if we're hammering home those points in practice and really working on it and making it game-like situations, I think it's just going to benefit our hockey team.
Coach, how excited are you for the start of the regular season, your first as a head coach?
I'm really excited. I am. It's obviously something I've circled on the calendar here, and despite the result, there is some positives to take from the exhibition season, and there's also a lot to look at, a lot to improve. We can always improve, and that's got to be our mindset from a staff. We got to put the work in, and it's going to trickle down to the players.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Noah, how do you think training camp went this year?
I thought it was good. I thought it got a lot of guys ready, and I think we're in pretty good shape, and I think we're gonna be physically ready to play 68 games this year.
A lot of guys in camp missing camp because of injuries or everything like that. Did that affect any of the chemistry at all?
I don't think so. I think we're just a really tight group, and I think that once we get all our guys back, we're going to pick up right where we left off, and those guys that are going to come back from injuries are going to pick up right where they left off. So no, I I don't really think so. And but we're gonna have to see when they get back.
How was training camp for you personally? How'd you think it went?
Thought it went well. I thought I'm looking to take a step this year, and I hope to elevate my game and help this team win more games.
You'll be counted on a little bit more to do this year. Do you like that feeling of being counted on to perform?
Yeah, I do. It's a good feeling when coaches and teammates have trust in you and the team needs you to win hockey games or play big roles or play big minutes. I like that. It's I think it's something that everybody should want to have and everybody should want when they're on the team. So.
Knowing that you'll be counted on a little bit more, did you change the way you prepared for this upcoming season?
Not really. I think I play my game well, and I think if I can just pick my game up a little bit from last year, then I should be all right. But no, I think I'm going to try to play the same way I played last year, but maybe add a little bit more offensively. But so that's it.
I know you lose a couple of guys from last year, but you're returning a lot of players, especially forwards. What do you think about this Spitfire squad?
I think we're going to catch some people off guard. I think some people are kind of writing us off. Obviously, we lost Maj, he was the best player in the league last year, and that's going to be a big loss for us. But I think we got a lot of guys that are ready to step up and ready to take on a new challenge. And this is a new team, and we're gonna have a different identity, and we're gonna work hard. And I think we're gonna win a lot of games this year.
How many people asked you about the Spitfires? You're a Windsor guy. You live in this city. Do you get stopped all the time and asked about the Spitfires all summer?
Not as much as you'd think, but occasionally here and there. But other than that, not really. Just around here, around the rink, occasionally. But not too bad.
As a Windsor guy, are you looking forward to the home opener?
Absolutely. Last year, home opener was great. A lot of fans came to support us, and we'd love to have that same energy in here this year when we play Guelph on the 30th, and we feed off that. We feed off the noise. We feed off the fans. It's big for our team.
Good luck next weekend.
Thank you.
You're never too old to play in the mud. The only thing that changes are the toys.
AJ, training camp's officially over. Let me ask you first about the final preseason game. What'd you think?
I didn't think we were too bad, honestly. I mean, we've been improving each game, and although we didn't come out with a win, we battled hard, and we should win a lot more games than we lose playing that hard. So I thought it wasn't bad.
How would you compare this training camp, your second training camp, to the one last year?
I thought it was a lot better for myself. I felt a lot more comfortable than I was last year. Even though I had a pretty good start last year, I feel like I can do a lot better this year. Just being more comfortable helps a lot, so it was good.
How did you prepare for this season compared to last year? What did you work on over the course of the summer?
I just worked on a lot more skill work because last year it was like my first year really training for hockey. So this year I kind of had a whole summer to train for the season and just prepare for this big season coming up for me.
You were coming off an injury too. How did that impact your training, or did it?
Yeah, it set me back a little bit, but I was able to work on my shot and stuff with something that wasn't as good last year that I could bring to the table this year. That's getting a lot better. So it wasn't too bad for me. I mean, I improved a lot on my game, just couldn't skate for a while, so that was the only downside.
How's the leg feel?
Feels great, better than it was before, so.
That's great. It's your draft year into the NHL. Mm-hmm. Do you think about that often, or how do you keep that out of your head? What's your thought process there?
Yeah, I mean, I just take it day by day, just try to improve every day at practice, just hope the team gets better, just focus on the season as a team, not worried about myself. So,
what do you think about the prospects for this season for the Spitfires?
I mean, we got a lot of good upcoming prospects. Just the way we can mingle them into our team would be great. I mean, Nesbitt's looking really good. A lot of the other guys are looking really good. So it was good that they got to be able to play in the preseason game. So.
Tell us about the room. How do the guys feel in the room? Are they excited about the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's excited for Friday, Saturday, and just the season to start up this week. So I know we're missing a couple of guys, but we'll get them back and we'll be a team again. So.
Thanks, AJ.
Yep.
Well, what about this one?
You think we can even afford that? How about that one there?
It's sold already.
I wonder what this place is even worth.
Hey you two, Dan Gemus here. Sounds like you may have some real estate questions.
Is he talking to...
I am talking to you. There's just so much to consider in this market. The first step is finding out what your home is actually worth. Find us online, dangemus.com.
Like now?
Like right now.